Hi everybody, Joe Patty here. I'm sorry I haven't updated you guys or vlogged in a week or so. There's just been a lot going on, and I understand if you don't want to hang around anymore. I do have some great design ideas and paintings coming up for spring and late spring and summer. I just don't have the time right now, and I understand if you want to not be subscribed to my channel anymore. I get that. Everybody's moving fast pace in the world today. But I'm just devoting my time towards Zeus to help him because I believe that it's going to be okay. You know, we've had a really rough week, couple weeks. I wanted you to know that I'm ever so grateful for you guys, that all your positive thoughts and well wishes have really helped me stay strong. I don't have the proper time right now to thank everybody and go through the list and give shout outs and stuff myself, but I'll get there. I also wanted you to know that there's just so much going on. I should start making a list so I can do a proper vlog and update you guys better. Maybe midweek or so. I know, baby. First of all, I want to go back to a step or so and tell you guys that before all this happened with Zeus too, I've been sick, and I've had to see the doctor almost every day. I've had some things to take care of, and I'm just not feeling well. But I'm trying really hard to make a comeback and stick to my regimen of all the stuff that I have to do for my health, because that comes first. But in the meantime, I'm also just got Zeus at my side, you know. That's him whining because we've had some problems. I'm very sad. I'm worried. And we have to go back to the vet because I have to take him back up there. His bones are, the fragments from the bullets are shifting inside of his brain. And they're pushing on his bones and his jaw and his brains because he can't. I don't know what's going on. You know, I'm just keeping an eye on his fever and everything. But we had some snowstorms and ice storms that has held me back. Actually, had to get a neighbor the other day to last week, at the beginning of the week rather, to come over here with their horses and buggy to get me out and help me with Zeus. This is Zeus today. I know. No whining, baby. It's all right. He's in a lot of pain. The fragments, the things are just pushing on his brain. And they're just pushing on him. And as long as he doesn't have a high fever and everything, I think that it's going to be okay. I'm just sticking by his side because I feel that everything happens for a reason. I do know that my own health comes first, and I am watching that. So I want you guys to know that. I'm still there for my teenage son. I'm doing all the things I'm supposed to be doing as a mom. And, you know, I'm going to, I believe everything's going to be fine because I take one day at a time. I'm going to tackle one thing at a time. And I'm just want you to know that I'm still thinking of you guys, and your positive thoughts are outweighing some of the negative stuff that I've heard. On that note, I want to tell you the story really quick. How this happened, so that there's no more questions about that, and maybe it'll stop some of those bad negative comments about pit bulls and stuff, because it's just heartbreaking for me to hear that. I've said it before and I'll say it again. It's the person behind the dog. I'm a great person. I'm a wonderful person. I treat animals. I have much patience for animals and kids, and I treat them well in this family. We have much love for animals. There's no way our animals are going to be violent, no matter what kind of breed they are. And if dogs are violent, it's because of the position that they've been put in life. It's what they've struggled through, and that no one was there for them, or that someone treated them badly, or raised them to be fighters or whatever. So on that note, what happened here, Zeus is half pit bull and half a boxer, and so that straightens that up right there. And Bubba is 100% pit bull, and he's just the most loving Bubba dog you could ever find. He's like got a personality of a big baby. But with Zeus, what happened was that my granddaughter went outside the door to pick up a bag of mulch that fell off the back of the truck in the driveway. She went to move it out of the driveway. But when she did that, there was a neighbor's dog, a stray dog, and we didn't even see this dog before or whatever. So, that we didn't know. It was just a dog out there barking at her and at her feet while she was trying to move the bag of mulch. So the dog was loose in the yard here, in our driveway and in our yard. Well, when she was when she went out there, Zeus heard the dog barking and going after my granddaughter, which this dog wasn't going to hurt my granddaughter or anything. It was just a stray dog barking at her feet in the driveway. So, but dogs don't know that. You can't tell them it's going to be okay, whatever. So Zeus went running out the door behind my granddaughter and went after that dog to chase him back home or wherever. And Zeus went in pursuit in protection of my granddaughter because he doesn't know. So he was just chasing the dog back home, and they ended up in the neighbor's driveway. But when we got there in the neighbor's driveway, there was a lot of chaos over there. It seems like neighbors were out over there and, other neighbors or whatever. And the guy's wife, the guy that shot Zeus, his wife was out there. And so Zeus and the Zeus and the other dog, a little terrier or whatever, decided to get into a scuffle. My granddaughter's trying to get Zeus to go back home. And there's so much chaos going on at this point. The wife had jumped on top of Zeus and was banging him in the head and pounding on him and stuff, and we couldn't even have a chance to get Zeus, So that's when the guy went in the house and grabbed his gun and came out and just shot Zeus. And there was no other actions. There was no hose and no nothing to try to get the dogs apart. My granddaughter was panicking herself, but she could have got a hold of Zeus if everybody would have just tried to stay calm or something. It was just a dog scuffle. If Zeus wanted to maul somebody, he would have. If Zeus wanted to maul their other little tiny dog, he would have. That dog got a bite wound and had to be on antibiotics, and I feel sorry for that dog. It's not that dog's fault. But Zeus suffered way much more. He had several bite wounds and took several poundings to the brain, not to mention the shotgun wound that went in the ear and out the neck. We have been suffering through this I believe that he can make a comeback. I believe that it was meant to be this way, that he's going to be okay. But I have to take him back up to the vet because there's something wrong. And I don't know at this point if we're going to have to put him down or not. I don't know. But anyway, that was that. And that's the story. So that's going to straighten out a bunch of shit that I've been hearing because I'm sick of hearing these negative comments. I'm struggling going through enough, so don't jump on my channel and start fucking talking about pit bulls and everything else. Back off. Leave this family alone. We are struggling enough. You get a life. It doesn't have anything to do with that. You need to educate yourself. Anyway, I'm sorry for my language and stuff. I'm just beside myself how people can be this way. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is this. I don't even have time to edit videos or anything. I'm just going to call it a day and post this video so I can update everybody. And again, I'm sorry about my language. Please bear with me. All right, everybody. Arrivederci.